powerful isotope discovered in abundance on the Moon. And for decades to come. And so, in 2032, mankind colonized the Moon. Spearheaded by the Lunar Council, the WSA constructed several permanent settlements to harvest and process helium-3. The resulting energy was transferred to Earth through a revolutionary energy network, the Microwave Power Transmission, or MPT. For a time, all seemed well. Then, one fateful night in 2054, the lights went out. No energy. The MPT had gone offline, and communication with the lunar colonist was lost. Without earthly resources to launch a full-scale rescue mission to the Moon, the World Space Agency was shut down permanently in 2055. But a small group of former WSA colonists refused to accept humanity's bleak future. Determined to discover the colony's fate and to restore the MPT, they've been preparing their mission in an abandoned desert launch facility. Now, in 2059, they are ready to launch an astronaut to the Moon. What awaits is unknown and unforeseeable. But the mission is clear. Deliver us the Moon.
Really? Like, almost 100 years later, go back to the Moon. Or was it like 1959 or something like that? So almost 100 years or so. I don't think it was it 1959 or was it 19 something? It was some, I don't remember when the moon landing was. It's something I don't really know. But what I was trying to say was like 2020 or something like that. It takes them like 40 more years to get to the moon, back to the moon. What? Bubble select? Oh no, I don't like. Oh, there's those files. Why do you have? I'm kind of surprised there's English subtitles. I like English voice because this is a Game Pass game on the Japanese servers, I guess, or Japan servers or whatever. Japan Game Pass. So I was very surprised it's English. I thought it was going to be in Japanese or something. Whoa, that's weird. That's surprising. So I don't know the game. The first time I'm playing this, I should say, it is 5:51 in the afternoon. It is April 26th. Sure, that's fine. First time playing it. One of the reasons I picked it because it was a newest one that was added. I think yesterday or 2 days ago was added. They have the weird like thing that looks like you can see on the side right there. It looks like at least to me it looks like what oh god, what is his name from Halo? Part 1 you first time to see him, I think. But he's also in part 2, I think, or maybe in part 3 he's in a bunch of ones. I think it's Architect. He looks like the little robot guy. Okay, so let's move down. Jump / move up. Control for the ASE interface, I guess it is. Zoom in, fire slash scan. Roll to the right. Roll. Move slash press sprint. So there's two ways to sprint. Okay. Something tool. Let's just pause the menu, camera, and flashlight. So there is, I guess, guns in this game. Then there'll just be guns. This might be a YouTube thing. This might be a Facebook thing. I don't know. I have planned on being. Do you really want to start a new game? I have no progress. So why would they show me that? Makes no sense. I guess just to warn you later. Like, hey, sure you want to get later on. I guess they could figure out how to do that without, removing that warning for the first time. I am planning on posting something I got, something I finally have something to talk about. It's been quite a while, but I'm finally able to go back and try to finish.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPC blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the colony. Blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists of the equatorial desert closely. As a result of a new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees despite reports of resource shortages. The dust storm is in the residential zone between the northern 49th and 50th latitude lines by and pass over the World Space Agency's former MPC in the Adirau Desert. Authorities have imposed a mandatory evacuation of the impacted areas. For countries north of the equatorial desert, temperatures are expected to 46 degrees Celsius. This was Nicole King for World News 1, September 16, 2069. Wishing you a safe and happy day.
Okay, that's what's going on. So what's going on is they're getting a bunch of sandstorms, I guess. And it's messing with the global stuff. So now they're going like, hey, maybe the moon is a much more better option instead of just soaking all that stuff up. Because I imagine, really in 2059 they can't make some kind of airplane thing with an attachment to suck up the dust. Like, they don't have nothing to do like that? Like snow? Like, come on guys, really? I just can't believe that. Oh, I can switch it. Oh, no. Is it working yet? Weird. Is it a microwave? So, are they trying to say they gonna get power from the moon? That's what it looks like to me now. They got some kind of satellite, put it to the moon, and then bounce off into a microwave and make things work. What was I gonna do with sandstorms and stuff? The way I'm moving right now feels like a cheap indie game that they couldn't figure out how to make stuff moving. Dark. I have a flashlight, but I guess the flashlight must be on the space itself. So that's my guess. My guess is, since I wasn't listening to the beginning because I was getting my mic and everything set up, is that the world's like altitude, just everything on science,
Are you reading me?
Very small now, like the protector rays or whatever. It's like very small, so now they just get super crazy thunderstorms and tornadoes, winds, dust, dust clouds so big that it's messing with the world like a second or third ice age. So now they're like, oh, we got a plan to go to the moon, to live in the moon, is my guess, or possibly go to the moon and to get power or something. Okay. So hopefully I don't have to do this because this is a lot of steps for me. Oh, look, 10
We're
steps.
ready to start the mission. Do you copy?
You're done.
Juno 1, are you reading me?
It's a something times. That's what it was. A little blurred, but then when she like cleared up, that's what the weird times before during our simulation. We know you can do this. Good luck. Crow? Cairo? I don't know what it says. 10 seconds stage. So this is a single rocket ship, I guess. So my brightness is not all the way up, so maybe it's like 33 to 35. Again, this
We're
might
ready
be.
to start the mission. Do you copy?
Oh, that's her name. That's not my name. Okay. I thought it'd be like a lot of things to do here, but to be said, it'd be a lot of things to do. I thought they'd be slowly get into the rocket because.
Ground control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact.
Oh, that was third person. I thought maybe slowly work your way to the rocket, but
Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits.
Years after the blackout.
The Taurus 5. It took us 4 years to get it ready for launch. But you need to hurry, and we'll hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
Well, maybe don't do it in the fucking desert. But maybe the whole world might be a desert. So maybe I'm guessing maybe the moon had something and then the blackout happened and the moon couldn't reach them to send the power, I guess, is my guess. Oh, so this is this whole 7th thing that need or something like that. So I'm not sure exactly when this game came out. I'm not sure if it's brand new. Maybe it came out the last few days ago, or this was like a year old or something like that. So this might be a brand new game. Who knows? I don't remember when I looked it up. It is a brand new game. Just came out a couple days ago in Japanese. And again, this might be American one. It might be North American too. I don't really know because North American Game Pass games, if they're not on the Japanese ones, since European one I'm on, they don't really work on this servers. So maybe both have it, or it might be just. Okay, move to first person by itself. So MPT in the age wires. ISAC. So yeah, they must be on the moon. And now they need to send something to the moon to reconnect power, I guess. Because they say no need for wires. So imagine a world free of fossil fuels. So yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. I'm using the moon as power somehow. Not sure how they're doing that. It's a girl. 2017, 7, 2044. Johnson. Oh yeah, I should have a flashlight now because I'm in the suit. So when I'm not even like scanning, I can show you that as a zoom in. That's nice. Cutting board, at least that's a cutting board. Could be a cutting board. No, if it is a cutting board, that's really fucking dirty. Might show like part of her face. There should be a. Is there not a crouch? I thought there was a crouch button. Which one is crouch? I don't know. I'm pushing like all the fucking buttons and nothing seems like it's working. Because there's not a crouch. I thought there's a crouch button. Which one was the way to get to the controls? Oh, there it is. Scan. No crouch, huh? It would be nice to have a crouch button to see you like why have half of a person's face. Five learnings to make you a perfect parent. So this is mother. I guess you're new to kids. So I guess someone died. Mother, wife, the light of our life, forever in your heart. So yeah, I guess the mother have died 10 years ago, I guess. 2005 to 2049. That's quite young. That's, what is it? 48, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, so, yeah, 44 is not that, but I guess, you know, luckily she was able to be a parent. That's nice. So I guess you're kids, because there's a mirror. Maybe I'm the kid. I don't know. Maybe I'm the kid, or maybe the girl I was talking to yesterday is the kid, or the daughter. So I guess they couldn't have the rights to use NASA. That's why they gotta use their own, like, little thing. Can I go in here? No, that's not a door. That's a wall. It's even a little thing from, like, Fallout. just a bit. Oh, did I turn on the lights? I don't know what I did. I really don't know what I did. It's set to flip, but I don't know what I did. I think I should go back and check, because there's 7 things that wasn't fine, so maybe it did something somewhere. I guess it's something to do with lights. But why have this random thing here? Oh, yes, like I was saying before earlier about something I plan on doing with YouTube is actually use a bit more of my side channel, Sean Boyce, space 2.0 pretty much. Yeah, let's just say that instead. Let's try that again. My second channel, Sean Boyce 2.0, because again I'm not good with names or coming up with things, that's what I name it instead. My side channel is gonna have Silent Hill 3 continuing doing the HD collection. Since a few years ago I did Silent Hill 2 HD collection of it. Oh, what's this? Moonman Far Across them. Did I read this? I don't think I did this. Oh, here we go. There we go, just in case anybody want to read it. Okay, so I started up here. Okay, I wasn't sure if I started up here or I'll start somewhere else. I'll be doing that. Part 3 doesn't have the option, at least I didn't see an option to do normal, or sorry, not normal, original voices, or I guess they call classic voices, or HD voices, so it's just, I guess, set to HD voices, so it would be that. Something to post on it, since that was meant to be where I'd be posting most videos, but since I can't get no one to help me to post longer videos, I'd be posting a side. It's not really a side thing, but it's something to post, because now I have something to post on my channel. So smaller videos, not small games where I can't stream them on Mixer will be post to the second channel. So if I ever go back to Silent Hill 2 to replay it with normal or classic voices, it will be posted to the secondary channel. Because I did have someone ask me about it, like, hey, why are you not playing the normal voices? And I told him, like, well, a lot of people don't really use it, the new voices, so I'm like, I want to see what it sounds like. And so I don't think there's nothing bad with the new ones. Sure, it's different, but difference is not a bad thing. So I enjoy the new voices, but at some point, even years ago, I plan on going to it at some point and replaying it again with the old voices for myself, hear what it sounds like through the headphones and stuff. Or maybe I use headphones, I don't know. There's no point to use headphones because the Xbox Studio, I don't think it still uses, it doesn't record my voices all through the mic still, I don't think. so there's no point to really put headphones on to talk to it since it doesn't really work. I was also planning on in the first video combining part 1 and part 2 to do post commentary, but YouTube don't, or not YouTube, Xbox doesn't want it to be uploaded to the Xbox Live. So I didn't know this. Well, I kind of did. I just didn't realize I could upload it. So when I did the pre-recording and stuff, they said, "Oh, you can't. I can't upload it to Xbox Live. Save my commentary." That I like. Well, fuck. I did it like almost half the first part and stuff. So all the time was wasted and doing that.
Good, I see you're on your way up to the facility. The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch.
I will see if I can just combine part about the commentary. And it was really slow. It was like not even like each second was like 0.5 to 0.7 megs per second. And that's only, even for like sometimes like less than 20 minutes long for that thing was gonna take forever. And I like at one point I got to like 60% I think it was to upload it to the cloud. And it just stopped. It's just like, oh, sorry, error. I'm like, oh no, come on, don't do this again. I think it's like even just simple like they used to let you find videos if you were, and then they would just change it to 30 minutes, and even doing just less than 20 minutes takes forever. I was doing that at nighttime, but not a lot of people are using a router. It's super slow. It might be just 10 minutes to a little less than 10 minute videos. And it kind of sucks. There'll be a lot of pausing. Me pausing a lot to check to see, how many more minutes I have left. Because when I'm doing the 10-minute thing, it doesn't show me like a counter somewhere I can see at all times. I have to pause it, push Xbox button to see what 5 minutes out of 10 minutes. Is it 9 minutes out of 10 minutes? I don't know how many minutes are left. So every once in a while I do pause it to see.
It's been 5 years since we last received a microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online.
But imagine it's going to be dust. Maybe because they get sandstorm once in a while, so maybe so many years they gotta send someone up there to fix it. Or maybe they have a colony up there, but the colony, doesn't know it's not reaching them, or maybe they do know, or maybe they all died or something like that. So why not have a colony up there doing this stuff? And so you guys watch it. If you guys see this, you'll watch it. It'll be uploaded at some point. It's on my tablet, saved. So part one I had to do, I had to send myself an email to my main email. Then on my tablet, go to my tablet, look at the email, click on the link to my OneDrive, I think they call it, or the cloud. They used to call it cloud, but now they call it the OneDrive. And then I downloaded it to my tablet. So I have part 1 and part 2 on my tablet. I've not done any more since then, not sure if yesterday or might have been 2 days ago when I did, I'm not really sure. And now I'm just at some point, hopefully today or tonight, maybe hopefully tonight at some point, I will try to post it to my side channel. Again, Sean Boyce 2.0. Eventually more videos will be posted. For now, it'll be any other short videos that become short because of their Silent Hill 3 posted here. Later on, maybe I might do Silent Hill 2 again at some point. Again, I can't Mixer to record them. Eventually, I will stop talking about this. Everything I'm gonna say and talk about what I know. I thought that was not a spacesuit guy, but a knight, armor knight. I'm like, what's an armor knight doing up here? So they used to have people in here, but since they don't have a whole lot of people working anymore, they just leave this empty. If power's out, use code 3548 for the door. Oh, I can turn it. That's there. Okay. B to collect. That thing says behind. Oh, it's a flashlight. I was like, what's that thing about on my back? I think that's all I'm gonna say for now. Again, oh, I should say I did see at some point a few times watch Two Best Friends play Silent Hill 3. I did that. I watched it at some point a few times. I watched some guy called Aesthetic Gamer did it a few times, and I watched him play it, and probably a bunch of other people play it too. A bunch of people play it. I'm pretty sure I saw them play it too, just to see if if they played differently and stuff. I don't remember much about them because, again, it's been a little while since I seen them on YouTube. Since Two Best Friends stopped playing games together and they're doing their own thing and stuff now. But it's probably been like a year or two since I watched someone play that game, so I'm gonna be kind of rusty at it. First time playing it myself and stuff. There'd be probably a lot of things I miss because with a 10-minute deadline thing, or 10-minute I can record only up to 2 minutes at a time. Then I would like to look around a lot, but at the same time I gotta kind of rush myself because 20 or 30 minutes can go past pretty quickly in that game by just looking at everything and finding everything and stuff. So it's gonna be pretty difficult to play it, because even right now I've been streaming for 30 minutes. If I was doing this on Xbox Studio, there'd be no commentary, and there'd be 3 videos already been made already and stuff. So that's why I like a mixer a lot more. I can finally do live commentary and have it saved on it and stuff, and then I can post longer videos. You guys can give me a drink and stuff. All that talk. Stuff too. Either. Imagine when I get there is when I get to the moon to do all this, it's gonna be giant to set everything up, see if it's inclusive, if there's anybody out there before me.
As part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
Like someone must have been here because the fucking candles or torches or whatever that thing is called is still on. Kind of surprised I didn't go to first person when I went inside here. Yeah, they have the blackout for a while. So I don't collect it, okay? So I just know more about the story. A book. Oh, look at that. Missing. I guess someone's missing something. I guess someone's missing, I guess. Date of birth is 18/11/2001, so this person's much older than the other person that died. Knowing something. So hopefully we don't have a crazy person up there. I do have to shoot, so hopefully I don't shoot other people. Missing since 24/09/2054. Last known location of the Moon Hub. Something Moon Hub. Was that like in the moon or like where am I right now? So I wonder if that means. Okay. So that is a little. So it is. Okay, so it is a charger and stuff.
The control center is located on the top floor of the facility. The dust storm is approaching fast. Let's go.
Yeah, imagine if I was taking too long, that might not be good. I want to be like, oh, you took too long, game over, or like, oh, you took too long, so we can wait 4 more years or something like that. I imagine if you're going through here pretty quickly, they would still say that, probably, is my guess. A badge. In memory, something 2048, so someone died, I guess. Is it in memory of the meteorite, or whatever that thing is? Backside, memory of something. Okay. They want me to zoom for some reason. For some reason I thought if I do enough times, something will happen, or achievement will pop up. Like, hey, do this for 5 minutes. Oh! You spin me right around. Made the world go round. Oh, so it is achievement. It just takes a little while to pop up. Not sure why they only zoom in. I still found 0. Oh, see, so the 7 things I need to find is messages. That's nice. At least it's messages, not just. What? Okay. Hello?
stick around any
database
longer, Fortuna.
items
The rocket has to be primed as
is
soon
the
as
key
possible.
to unlocking the message. So that's, I guess, the 7 items I need. There's a lot of things to find here. God damn. Oh, what's this? More database. I like when you play it as I'm just. Is that those are the aliens? That'd be kind of crazy to have aliens in this game. Again, I won't be reading everything, but I'll be reading some things. Sorry about that, my music paused. Or I guess the ad paused actually. The music was actually playing. What's this? I remember to look back on the Facebook. Okay. In memories is I guess. Oh, so I know to push LB or RB and turn things around. I can use the other L, whatever that button's called. I can move around things too. The 10th, 2048. I guess they just don't forget, everyone. We lost that day, so I guess they did have people in the space station. Why can't you look at this picture up close? Or at least I am looking up close, but I can't actually scan it. That's really weird. Is this supposed to be what I think it's supposed to be? Oh no, it's pills. Okay, I thought it was something else. I thought it was I'm gonna say what it is. What I thought it was. We meet years ago on the something space station. That's all I'm reading. But again, I will leave it around there for 3 seconds for you guys to go and pause it and read it yourself. I need to remember people might want to read it themselves, since I'm not be reading everything like I was with the Final
We're not
Fantasy
reading any
VII.
activity in the control center. Are you all right?
Paint. Why is there paint here? Do I need this or something? I think I'm for sure I'm gonna post it to YouTube because there's no music and stuff, so I should be worried about that stuff. So I think I will post this to YouTube. Because I don't. I don't think this is used for anything really. There's no way. Why is there no way? I don't know. What the hell is that? Fan? You tell me there's nothing in this room? What is that? Oh, I think he just told me to grab it. Yeah, he just told me to grab it. That's it. Okay. Yes, there's nothing in this room. That's really weird. My controller keeps like pulsating for some reason. I'm not sure why. Is it just like trying to tell me like the sandstorm getting closer? Weird. Nothing here. There's like one light bulb. Okay.
The control center is located on the top floor of the facility. The dust storm is approaching fast. Let's go.
See, that's the problem with the games you play the first time, they try to rush you, and it's not a good thing. It's like people want to look around and look at things. And try to like make it seem like you have a limited amount of time when you might not, or you don't really have a limited amount of time. So yeah, so this is the cafeteria. Oh, note. Can't read a note.
Causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come, it's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we had in common. I just don't understand why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing. And now it's just us. No one else is even trying. If we fail...
Remember what I told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus on. Go over your notes. Join us when you're ready.
All right. Causes the blackout.
Oh, like walking on ice. In here.
It could be one of the network.
Okay, the like last bit of work, like super quiet. Is one a go? What? One is a go. Thank you, everybody. What else? That's just not even words. That's not words either. These things I can't understand. I'm not sure what that says. For something.
You can't stick around any longer, Fortuna. The rocket has to be primed as soon as possible.
Oh, Fortuna. Is that my name? Is my name Fortuna? So is Fortuna is the person that's going on the ship. Oh. Well, that was too close to see. As long as not scattered. Something model ship. Again, something like that seems very important, but I guess he just blew. There's no actually something to scan. Yeah, I'm gonna turn up my volume all the way up just to hear what you're saying. Okay, so Fortuna is maybe the person I'm playing as. And Fortuna is one to go or something like that. So I'm guessing they used to have a lot of people here, but a lot of them might have given up on the cause or died from waiting for years to try to do it and stuff like that. So I wonder like how many people are supposed to be alive in this planet still then. if the sandstorm made a lot of people crazy and killed them, died.
Good. You're in the
Crazy
control
and killed
center.
other people.
Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible.
So yes, that's the only thing I have to say about Silent Hill stuff.
Calculating new storm ETA. Claire, we have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now.
Fortuna. So I'm playing as a female is my guess, because Fortuna doesn't seem like... Well, Fortuna doesn't seem like much of anybody's names, but... Male or female, but... I guess this is like everyone's names who worked on this, I guess. Or this like up here. Because I am wondering how long this game is. Because is it like, oh, you could the moon, you know, try to get to the moon, and then when you're on the moon, try to figure out what happened. Piece into puzzles, and then also try to make the MPT to work, and then after it works, come back home, and then when you rocket back home, I imagine at the end of the game, you know, credits play and stuff like, hey, you saved the world. Credits play and stuff like that, I guess. Kind of like, oop, forgot I could jump. Just jumped right off that thing. I guess I gotta go down there and get something. Again, having them say, hey, hurry up, you don't have much time to, but that's actually, imagine eventually they have some kind of timer saying, oh, you gotta get to the ship in 3 minutes or something like that, probably is my guess. Hopefully I didn't do it in order, because I don't remember what the order was. I guess I need to bring the ladder or the staircase down here for the computer. Didn't know I had to do that, and it looked like I put it right in the right place. That was weird. So can I just turn it? Oh, like this. Oh, okay, that's what these do. It's just very slippery when you turn it around. Really weird.
Inside the control center to prime the rocket for launch.
I guess with that beat, because I too fast or too long. So it's like, But you know that'd be a bad thing for me because I'm not on the rocket ship.
That's it. The rocket is primed. You have to launch now, before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked for.
You only have. Oh, there's all this stuff I haven't seen yet on that one concert. Hit the button and say, you have the fucking special graphics prior to the license. That's so dangerous.
Get to the rocket before it's destroyed.
Only a sandstorm is strong enough to destroy a rocket ship. Come on now.
Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure. Ground launch sequencer started. Orbital access arm retracting. Be a little more careful. Perfect, just like we've practiced.
What? I would have named. Oh, I can use other one to move around. I don't know what I'm doing. That sucked. Like that's the time they give you a fucking time limit to do this shit. Wow, that sucks.
Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure. Ground launch sequencer started. Orbital access arm retracting. Perfect, just like we've practiced.
What that's it?
Auxiliary power units booting up.
I just have to fucking look at that. God damn it.
Gaseous oxygen vent arm retracting, holding, but barely. Try to go easy on the equipment. Vent arm safely in place. Sound suppression system engaged. Hydrogen burn-off system activated. Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown. Rocket boosters ignition start. Engines ready in 5, 4,
Okay, so I didn't know that little thing shows what it is.
We have liftoff!
I just had to look to the fucking monitor. Like, oh, the monitor says right there. It was like, they think you're going to be against the game or something.
The rocket has entered the thermosphere. You're on your way, Fortuna 1.
Fortuna? Is that name of the ship, the rocket ship, or Fortuna is her name? Fortuna. Like a tuna fish? Oh, was I like, is that an actual chair, or is that not a chair? I'm like close to the, wall, so it's gotta be a chair right there, right? A co-pilot. Oh, that was on me. Getting to that.
When the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew
That's
an Earth
100
full of
years
life.
ago.
All we know today is dust. If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future.
But
You'll need
what
to
is
find
going to do about the
MPT
dust?
transmitter at the Pearson Space
Is it going to
Station.
suck up the dust?
From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson. Claire? We need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad. Understood. Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contact. You'll be on your own for a while. To reach the station, you must...
So it's kind of like similar. Instead of being in the water, trying to get a rocket out, you're in the rocket and you go to the moon, and then eventually come back from the moon. Please tell me where's the moon. How the moon is gonna give us power by like solar panels? Like, is the moon completely covered in solar panels? Is my guess. Second stage of the rocket ship is launch. Something. Am I still in first chapter? Because I only found like 1 out of 7. Am I going to sleep for a bunch of days? Because it might going to take a little while to actually reach the moon. Fly me to the moon before our home planet. Something the home planet. Imagine it takes a while and they're going to use thrusters to get there. It's going to take, imagine, quite a while. I was looking at everything, and then they force you to rush there, and then there's things you're missing out on. Just looking at all the, weird wires and buildings and stuff. So that sucks if I did miss a whole bunch of things, because I only get 1 out of 7 login codes. Oh, we have a elevator, a moon elevator, whatever, space elevator. I think it's called a space elevator. I also on the moon. I'm just going to their moon elevator apparently have. Interesting. So I imagine I'm going to be here for a little while and then eventually figure out how to go to the moon itself. I kinda like this one. It's kinda cool. Late and I push a button as I'm like, oh, cutscene, nice.
Ground control to Fortuna 1. You must have reached Pearson Space Station by now. The storm has severely damaged our instruments, so we can't reach your location or receive any messages. But we can detect fluctuations in the MPE network. If you can hear this, when you reach the control center, try to find out what's wrong with the MPE connection so you can bring it back online. Good luck with that.
Oh yeah, see, I would co-pilot that. I guess the other person must have died or something. Just seeing there's nothing to scan or anything like that. So hopefully this is not a one-way mission. Sideways right now. Okay. That did not work. Arrow panel. It's a push. What I need to push. There we go. something. Can't do nothing on that door. Just to grab that thing. And that's a dead end 2. Am I upside down? I think I wasn't upside down. I guess I can't go backwards. I just can't push the button, okay. Okay, let's go this way then. Can I take it out and put it in this other one? No, can I stay closed? Okay. Because I don't know if I go backwards and grab another one, if there is another one, or am I just going forward? Okay, this is just oxygen tubes or things. Can go this way. Turn around. Is there no other thing in here? Okay, let's go this way now. You know, think I went the right way. I can't imagine. Oh, is there another one here? I don't know. So I'm gonna look around. Not on the roof. Not in here. Empty. That's blue, so I wonder if I can open that up. Oh, I see. I think I know what I need to do. I need to get the one in here. So if I do this, so I need to do this, so that stays open. And now I gotta grab this one. Should be open. Okay, now I grab this one. Put down there. Turn is pretty slow. If I get the battery or flashlight won't last for so long. So one battery is not as good as the other one. I'm gonna push a button to boot it.
Backup power active. Life support systems online. Oxygen level
Life support is
rising.
pretty low. Life support is online. Enter space station. Imagine that's being the very last thing to do. Because imagine you gotta get on the moon to do the first burn, come back up here to turn it on. So I am on number 1, and I got to go to, I guess, 2 at some point. I'm enjoying it so far. So this is blue 2 up, okay. I guess if I was running out of power, I guess I could have done that. Okay. I should close this. Yes, I can. Let's just work out if it works. Go back this way. So I guess if I ever need to go back to my spaceship, I need to use one of those things to put it back on that door. No? Nothing up there. Oh, that's open. Let's see if I can open this. See what is inside. Some tools. There's a box. The mill. Some parts. Hopefully some parts I can use. I guess not. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. It says Moon Hub. Seems like something I should be able to need, but I guess not. I have no clue what to do right now. Looking around, don't see anything to grab. No clue how to open doors. It's gotta go the right way, but turn myself somewhat right around. I might back upside down. What's this? Upside down. I have no clue if I'm upside down or not. It's so weird. I'm getting so disorientated or something. Really making me somewhat feel sick almost. I guess this is the way I gotta go. Let's go this way, I guess.
Expedition team, do you copy?
Copy, Control. We're all set. Ready for descent.
The MPT network is still down, so expect the lights to go out as you descend towards Copernicus.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Remember, Sarah, our oxygen here in the station is limited. After arriving, you'll have 40 minutes to find out what caused the blackout and bring our MPT network back online. If you're not back by then, we'll have to evacuate without you.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am. And don't worry, Control. It's probably just a glitch. We'll be before you know it.
Let's find out how they've been holding up down there. Alex, commence descent protocol.
All systems go. Descent in 3, 2, 1. Descent engaged. Godspeed.
So someone did come here at some point, but feel like that they would coming from here, or are they leaving from the ship? Maybe they went to the moon? I don't really know. Or maybe this was the one I came out of, I don't know. Yeah, okay, I think it came from out there and then it came in here, okay. So I can't use this button, I guess. What's this? Can I use this? No, I cannot. So I gotta look for a different door. Okay, there is another door. Oh, there you go. Hopefully it's not the same door. I don't think it is because of that map being here. Okay, so I'm on number 2. I eventually go to 3. Oh no. Oh, it does that. Okay. I guess when it gets cold or something, you didn't do that maybe? I don't know. Anything I need to look at or scan or anything like that? Oh, what's that? Some blinking stuff right here. But nothing to scan. I really don't understand those bright lights. I wish I had numbers saying this is number 3. Yeah, nothing. Let me check the map. Or I know which numbers I went to, yeah, because I went 1 and 2. So the 01 is number 4. I'd like to go in 3 if I can do that 3 first. It's the L wing. They all say the same thing. I guess I can only go to number 4 first, I guess. Some lights. Lights I can scan, maybe? No, just important lights. I don't know. I wish I had gravity on so I can... boy. I guess I go the one way I can go, I guess. Trying to figure out why it was blinking, but I guess it's just oxygen. Maybe it means oxygen on or something like that. I don't know. So, so it is number 3. It didn't say that. It said like some. It was saying stuff. Weird. I guess it's supposed to be like the vent is not actually the right door to get here, probably. I see a codec message over there. I'll get to it soon after I just check around. Like a video pause it. Plastic cups. Seems like water. I guess if you get the gravity on, maybe it will cups actually work the way it needs to be. What is this? A nuclear that is. Someone's room, I guess. There's a tram, I guess. Oh, it's actually opens. Cryo sleep. Something. Stretch. Might have to go to the bathroom soon, I'm not really sure. At one point I felt like I had to go to the bathroom. A good piss break, but I don't know, kinda wasn't doing like that. Again, just do it after in case anybody really wants you to look at that stuff. Can I get this? Yes, I can. Just gotta get really close to it. Nothing about the back, okay? Or the front. The hell is this? Like a model or something? Fire extinguisher. I just turn off like the oxygen for a couple seconds and the fire goes out. So I think that's how that works. It says something on the bottom. Our beautiful blue pearl, 1969. So yeah, okay. So was it 1969? Was the original space to the moon or something? Yeah, it's never really blue anymore, but yeah. So I guess it's supposed to be the original stuff. And look at that. Or at least it's not important to look at. That piece of paper, can't look at that. Not important apparently. Done. Maybe. Oh, you code. So that's not part looking at that since I don't know it.
There you go, buddy. Almost there. We'll touch up your paint job later, don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him. This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down there. Last time there was an outage, Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What did they say?
They can't even send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
Okay, let's go.
Reminders. They have changed the code again. New code is 2539. Oh. So I guess what this is power, I guess. Weird that I guess one of these documents should say probably when they did this, that they didn't really say when it was when they did it last time. Maybe like 4 years ago, I guess. Speakers. Oh, that's not for that, yeah. I guess this is what the little ball thing went into, I guess, not what I'm thinking it is, not for those whole power supply thing. Is I guess you put the ball in it, the little machine, robot friend, I guess. Treasure under this sea of gold. That's it. I thought everything that's some kind of picture on the book is a, like, you know, important enough to actually click on it and stuff. That kind of sounds like something like Massive Us would play randomly as a music note or something. No, it is playing some notes, some different notes sometimes, so it's not the same thing. Okay, I guess that's it from here. Let's keep going. Was it 25? 25, 39? Moon elevator offline. Added added power or something. So quite a bit of stuff offline. The space station in itself is very low, and then everything else is offline. Find a way to the power station of engine. So I guess back in 2059 people was here. Kinda weird, I can't scroll down. Okay, look, clearly it looks like there's more stuff to read, but I can't scroll down. Oh boy, that scared me there. About this. is. At least I can't click on it, but... Okay. Very confused finding like normal drink, like sodas and like coffee cups and stuff like that here, not like weird feature like bottles and stuff. That's weird. I was hearing the Discord like noise, like someone's like a call coming, like boop 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 boop. And that's what weird. What am I hearing in the background for? The space tech. I guess since I should say is, I guess you guys would realize by now, I've been seeing it, I guess I've been taking this one much more serious, mostly. This is color blue, or blue, goddammit. This is color yellow and red. And I'm like, why is that stuff like all shiny, but it's actually just painted color, put color, what? Color painted that colors, or just made of those colors. I guess not really painted colors, you just get primed or whatever. No, can't do nothing of those. Okay. I guess that means no one's here, I guess, because both suits are here, I guess. But, oh, but 3 and 4 is not here. So they do have 4 suits here, but to go outside, so that means someone got trapped outside, or those are people who went somewhere. What am I doing? So someone did that. Get on outside, or in space. So now I can cut things on my own. I guess that's what they mean by shoot. Oh, there's more I gotta shoot. Okay. That's 101 minutes. Let's, I guess next time, I'll be done. Weight of a box, put one thing in it. Every, is, weight, it's a big thing in a spaceship. Every pound is, is needed. So for them to have a box and put one thing in a box is a bit of a waste for astronauts. So. Why you don't have this here? I'm gonna cut it away. Like one person does a job and then they gotta really go back and refix it for the next person.
Ground control to Fortuna 1. We're still not reading anything from the MPT. Is everything under control up there?
Somewhat, yes. Just hanging out. Whoa. No, I guess I can't shoot it away. Can't just use it willy-nilly.
Copy that. Do you think we'll finish construction anytime soon?
The council claiming more supplies each week? I doubt it. I'm surprised we got this past MacArthur in the first place.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm getting strange readings here from the lunar surface. Are you seeing anything?
Just wrapping up. What the hell? All the lights are shutting down.
Are you alright, Rolf? What just happened?
I can't see a thing. Everything is dark out here.
We lost power from the MPT. The whole station is down. Can you find your way back to the airlock?
Negative. I don't have a visual.
Right. I'm sending Alex to block the airlock doors. Do you see him?
I see his flashlight. Heading back to the airlock. What's going on? Everything on the surface is dark.
Rolf, not now. What's your ETA?
10 seconds.
Make it faster. Once the airlock seals, you'll be locked out. Alex is blocking the door for you, but he can't hold it much longer.
Okay, so I guess that's why there's a suit missing. He might have died outside. Got blocked outside. So I guess they came from the surface, I guess? From the Earth? Or they from the moon? Maybe they came from the moon to the space station I'm at right now. Oh, it's saved, so I guess I should be good for now. That's 106 minutes. Why do I push load? Let's see when it loads me up to. I imagine it should be right there. After the cutscene. Or not cutscene, but video? Or... what am I trying to say? I don't know. Codec call? Okay, yeah. That's a pretty good place to save then. We'll be done. I'm enjoying it. I get a little bit woozy at one point because trying to figure out my upside down and stuff was a bit much. It says copyright 2009 or 19 down here. I wonder if it's a year old, or somewhat of a year old since last year. But yeah, it's pretty good so far. I for sure make more videos of this game. Again, it might only be 5 or 6 hours long. I don't really know, since I don't know exactly when this game was released. For sure this will be on YouTube, my main channel. Hopefully today at some point hopefully right after this, I will try to post those 2 videos to my side channel. Links will be in the description, I guess, of the video if I remember to do so when I post this eventually. I don't know if I'll be playing more tonight of this game. I might play more of it tonight. It's 7:35 right now, so maybe a few hours if I'm still doing pretty good. I'll play more of it, or I might play more of Silent Hill 3 to make a couple more videos, or yeah, more videos and stuff. Because now I don't need to send myself a link to my email. I just want to bookmark it on my tablet, so now I can just go right to my cloud saving thing, like the OneDrive or whatever the fuck they call it these days. And then I just need to download it, and it takes like a few minutes. So I'm wondering how long it's gonna take a 10-ish minutes video on my tablet to be posted on my YouTube, because I wonder if it's gonna be faster than my Xbox or much slower. Hopefully, since it's 10 minutes, it shouldn't take that long. I think that's about it. Again, there'll be no commentary on it because Xbox Studio sucks. So it'll be just no commentary, no post commentary, no live commentary. Just hopefully it doesn't get much copyright notifications because of their music and stuff. Hopefully not. I had some problems, I think, when I was doing Silent Hill 2. But I think they eventually left me alone when they realized, oh, no one's actually watching the videos and stuff. I think I still, even on the side channel, I would like to put, well, I don't know, I guess it depends what they would say for Silent Hill. Like, I guess it's not a kid's game, so I guess I would still need to put 18 and older to watch, or sign in to watch, or whatever it is called. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I guess I would have to do that. I don't want to, because I don't have like much people to watch it, but if I don't do it, is that channel going to get in trouble? I don't know. Oh well. Catch you guys later. Catch you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoy Deliver Us the Moon game. I enjoy it so far. Hope you guys do. Again, catch you guys later. And catch you guys next time.